Hello everybody, my name is Super Lucky, and today we're going to be talking about the Pandora's Box Dragon Pit teams. Now, if you don't know what the Dragon Pit is, it is essentially a one-time event experience that both Ascension and Genesis will be playing. But for now, the Ascension part, or the Ascension bit of it, is going to be played on November, I think, 3rd. And right now, I'm going to be talking about the teams. So yeah, let's get on it. Our first team for today is the Crimson Cyclops, consisting of DrDonut, Hannahxxrose, MinuteTech, and Qndres. Now, this is a really cool team to start off the team announcements with, because 3 of them are newcomers, and 2 out of the 3 don't usually play events, which is DrDonut and MinuteTech. I love seeing MinuteTech, so just seeing him in PB just makes me happy. But yeah, this team is a strong team overall. I don't see there's any necessarily weak players. But we're just gonna see how experience with PB is gonna tie into just this team. But yeah, overall this team is a really cool team. I think this is mostly a PvP team, so I think they'd want PvP late. But yeah, really cool POV to watch if you want to see a strong team dominate the event. But yeah, that's the Crimson Cyclops. The next team is the Hazel Hydras, consisting of AJTHEBOLD, AntVenom, Baablu, and FlameFrags. Just like the last team, I think this team is a very interesting team because 3 out of the 4 people are newcomers, that being AJTHEBOLD, AntVenom, and FlameFrags. I'm not sure how necessarily this team is going to do, considering there's going to be a higher comp this event. But I do know is that FlameFrags and Baablu are going to be definitely the carries of this team. I'm not relatively, I don't really know AJTHEBOLD's skill level. But I do know that this team is an all-round team. I don't think they necessarily are a weak team or a strong team. I think that they can do just well in PvP. So yeah, this is the Hazel Hydras for you. Next team is the Golden Griffins, consisting of 5-Up, Boosfer, MeichaFox, and Shirahiko. This team reminds me of a Blockworks team. I don't know if they specifically teamed together before in a Blockworks team, but it just reminds me very well. With MeichaFox and Shirahiko being new to PP, I'm not sure how well this team's gonna do, because I do know that 5-Up and Boosfer don't necessarily do well in Pandora's Box, but this team could be for fun, and I just see it as a for fun team, so I don't think they're gonna be trying too hard necessarily. With as I said before, with a higher comp, this PB, it's hard to say where this team is gonna place. But yeah, that's the Golden Griffins for you. The next team is the Mermaids, consisting of Fruitberries, PrinceZam, Sneegsnag, and Wolfeei. With Sneeg being the newcomer on this team overall is really cool in general. I saw a video not too long ago of PrinceZam being a stand of Fruitberries, so it's really interesting to see that duo in PB. With Sneeg and Wolfeei, I genuinely see this as one of the stronger teams in this event. Solely because they all have good chemistry with each other, and they all of them are pretty good at the game. So we're gonna see how well this team does in specifically this PB. But yeah, this is definitely a POV to watch if you don't have one. I'd recommend this one just because I know that there's gonna be fun vibes in this team. But yeah, that's the Mermaids for you. The next team is the Diamond Dragons, consisting of ClownPierce, Coldified, Greninja, and Sagemommy. Now, this team, I would say, is a very interesting team because ClownPierce, Coldified, and Sagemommy are all newcomers to this event. Just those newcomers just makes this team shocking because this team paired together is just a really strong PvP team. If we're considering raw PvP, this team just solos every other team. With Greninja being the only one who's played before, I think he's gonna IGL most games unless Coldified, if I'm not mistaken, just gonna IGL. But yeah, this team, really strong team in my opinion. I'm not sure how well they're gonna do in team games, but I guess we'll just see. But yeah, this is the POV to watch if you just want to see a team dominate the other teams. But yeah, that's the Diamond Dragons for you. Next team is the Cobalt Century, consisting of Couriway, Feinberg, SimplyFir, and Raddles. Now, this team is essentially HBG with friends, because the 3 out of the 4 members, that being Couriway, Feinberg, and Raddles, are in HBG with Fur added along. This team is just a really cool team in general. I know the chemistry in this team is going to be high, so I think they're going to do well necessarily in team games. But as I said, I don't want to put pressure on Couriway, but this team is going to be dependent on how well he does with his one arm. Again, no pressure. But this team is gonna have Feinberg as their IGL, and I'm really excited for that. I always love seeing Feinberg play in these events. But yeah, in this team is a very fun team to watch if you are going for a team that's just like really good friends with each other and has great chemistry. So yeah, that's the Cobalt Centuries for you. The next team is the Purple Phoenixes, consisting of Anthos TV, Jumper Who, Purple, and Radunes. This team is an interesting team to say the least. Like, I don't necessarily hate this team, but I think it's just a very interesting team. Anthos and Purple have teamed together in a Blockers before, and Radunes and Jumper Who being friends. This team overall just has good chemistry. I don't necessarily know how well they're going to do compared to the rest of the teams, but I do know that Jumper, being a newcomer, isn't necessarily going to pull them down, because I've seen Jumper and her Block Wars battle like clips, and I think she's definitely an underrated player. But just, yeah, overall, this team is a really cool team in my opinion. I know, like, my boy Anthos, and I just love seeing Anthos doing really well in events. So yeah, that's the Purple Phoenixes for you. Last team for today is the Pink Pegasus, consisting of Concertine, Farfadox, Shadoon, and Spreen. Now, I'm not sure how well this team is going to do. Considering I only know Shadoon's skill level, I'm not sure of the rest of the three. But I do know that this is like a full Spanish team, and I am fully in for it. But yeah, honestly, not sure how this team is going to do. But very surprised of this combination of people. Very, very surprised. Yeah, I have nothing else to say about this team, but it looks cool. It looks cool from the outside perspective. But yeah, that's the Pink Pegasus. That's the last of the teams for the team announcements. I really hope you did like this video. Honestly, I really like the teams for this PB from last PB. But yeah, if you like this video, like and subscribe. Like, it helps me out a ton. And I always love seeing that you guys actually like doing these, because it takes a really long time to do these videos. Considering with everything going on, yeah, it's just I appreciate you all. So yeah, I'll see you next time for whenever I make another video. Goodbye.